sticks to any fans which need something actually applied on them.
Yeah.
So
You've got to be a bit wary with the fans. If you apply the air duster too close, you can overspin the fan and ruin the bearings.
yeah. Password.
Yes. Yeah. It looks nice.
It's pleasant looking.
I thought there was an alligator for a second, and then I've seen it just a log. Another 2 years, my eyesight will be so bad that will be an alligator.
You're not wearing glasses yet, routinely like I am.
If I didn't have a 65-inch monitor 3 feet away, I would be. But in this situation,
you're probably right.
It's the one room I don't need glasses. It's great. Yeah. I've got to make sure I don't start living more in here than outside.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope.
Just have to supersize everything.
Yeah. Not much. Can't get much bigger. Like a 75-inch, I reckon.
You probably could, yeah.
It'd be tight fit. Oh, it's loading slow. Oh, here we go.
So what were you fed with tonight, Phil?
I'm sorry?
What were you fed with?
It was a piece of beautiful looking salmon fillet, which was stuck in a plastic bag with warm water for 55 minutes. And
at 46 degrees.
At 46 degrees.
Oh, so, you sous vide.
Correct. Andy's in the know.
Wow. And no, it tasted like between cooked and raw in a good way. So it was pretty good.
Yeah, it flaked apart perfectly and it was juicy as it.
Wow.
I really liked it.
That's bouncy fella.
Yeah, that was my first crack at sous vide. I bought a machine that can do rice, it can do stews, it can do congee, and it can do sous vide. So I really like it.
Okay.
And pressure cook as well.
Nice shot. That's worth it.
Yeah. There was a fox or something on the fairway before.
There was.
But it fled the scene knowing you were about to get going.
It knew better.
Wow.
Yeah.
People know what they're doing.
That'll play.
And this is another real course, apparently.
Right. Pecan Valley.
Try a bit of that cheese for the meat. That's off. Not that exciting, but the more you chew, the better it gets. It's interesting.
Right.
That remains amazing.
I think as well, his courses have generally started looking a bit more polished as well.
Yeah. Now, I got in the forums and I said we're having a three-way tonight. She could have been more specific, I suppose. And I said, I'll give you some feedback. Started early. Bound. Should bound.
You can do
Should
it.
bound. Just accuracy was required. Both have gone to the right. That means I'm.
Oh, well, this is a bit strong. This is 20, 14.
Well, it's gusty, so it should drop in between 10 and 20. I think will be our range. It's up the upper ends though. Yeah.
Looks good.
Little bound as well. Oh, we've got the check though.
That's a pity, but never mind. Thought it would go a little bit longer. Alright, this is 9. Okay. It's got to be left or right. Got to be.
There it is. A little bit.
About 2 inches.
Took its sweet time. Well, this one has to be right to left, big time. I know I think all the brake was on my side more than yours. Gotta believe what I see. And it looks like hips. Oh shit! I just saw a white. Yeah, I see too. It is off. I could have sworn I just saw it. I can see it.
Yeah, that's weird.
This is really strange, guys. Hang on, I'll just turn my BLA on and off again.
Yep.
It turned off, and I can see the BLA. Luckily, I didn't do it too close to the hole. I just saw it by accident. This BLA on. Turn it off again. Yeah, now it's gone. Weird.
Good.
Still sticking to my guns. It's got to be out there.
Good one.
Probably a good pool.
Well deserved.
Well, this is going to be a rare occasion. All of us parring the first.
It almost never happens. Better right than left.
Yes.
You're out of bounds even before you get to it.
Left could be death.
Bearing shot.
Doesn't like require a super hook from that line. Oh no, he's just cleared the corner almost.
It will require some sort of shaping, I
A
think.
draw. A gentle draw. Very simple.
Now, have you guys been keeping abreast of what's been happening in the UK? I mean, it's all sorts of fun and games been going on. I mean,
Oh, with Boris.
Yeah, with Boris. It's been...
well, that was the main thing, but to my mind, an equally significant thing is what's happened with the Scottish National Party.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Sturgeon's been arrested.
Oh
I saw
yeah.
that.
So that's both the husband and wife have been arrested now.
Yeah, they've been arrested but not charged.
Is
But
this why she quit a couple of months ago, do you think? you saw
Well,
this.
this is I mean, it was a bit of a shock at the time, but pardon me, I don't think it helped because
He's dying there.
I'm
And
dying.
you opened
think-
a homebrew, did you?
You've been poisoned by the MI5 so as not to divulge state secrets.
Indeed. And but what you probably don't. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some water.
I think he has been poisoned.
Can't recover from Novichok.
You cannot.
Yeah. Are you feeling something strange in your underpants? That's apparently what they administer it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what they did with that Russian opposition leader.
Thoroughly.
No, they put it in his underpants or something. Yeah.
Absorbs it. I'm learning stuff I didn't think I was going to learn tonight. In the meantime, Andy's choked to death in the distance in another room.
Right.
Yeah, nice shot, by the way, Dave.
Yeah.
Even though it was long, still a nice effort.
Yeah, my game has changed completely, Dave. I've now only got a 3-wood.
Okay.
I dumped 5 and the 7.
Really?
Yeah, so I've got all the irons and just a 3-wood and a driver. So it's my new theory.
Interesting.
I'm loving it. I don't mind chopping the 3-wood. It chops pretty well.
Yep.
Go on.
I
Wow.
was trying to say that before all this happened, it may or may not have been reported, but it was they raised something like I don't know, 500,000, 300,000 quid, 400, something like that, and but the money seemed to disappear. Right, these funds which had been earmarked to get an independence referendum to sort of on the tracks again.
Yeah.
But it all came to a head when somebody found a Winnebago type sort of camper van, which was parked on the drive of the chief executive of the Scottish National Party, who just happens to be married to Nicola Sturgeon. So this campaign thing was bought for, I don't know, £100,000, and it's basically been never used, and it's been sitting on the drive of his 92-year-old mother's house.
This is bought it for a holiday camper. Effectively.
So I think they're kind of toast. And of course, Keir Starmer's laughing because Scotland has been a particularly barren sort of patch for Labour in the last 2 or 3 elections now. But it looks as though they don't need to do anything. And the SNP are just going to implode in Scotland and maybe give Labour the
seats that they need.
It seems like parties to the right are imploding all over the place, except maybe some of the far right parties.
Is SNP right, or
is
just,
this what?
is it a rightist party, or is it that sort of irrelevant? Because it's more like they're Scottish nationalists, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
I guess anyone who's a nationalist tends to be on the right, I suppose.
Yeah, the Scottish nationalists are definitely quite left wing and very woke in what they come out with. I mean, they were very keen on transgender policy, not so much a policy, but self-determination of transgenders. And
so you could just call them the Scottish Democrats.
Oh, nice part.
Yeah.
That almost Did that last
Yeah,
bit of turn you
it
go
was a
in?
lovely putt. Yeah, left and right. That much.
But the Labour Party in our country now, they don't need to. They don't need to say anything. All they
They
need
just
to
have
do
to avoid
is say
errors.
they're just saying this is a disgrace. We need an election. As I said to my wife, I have no idea, apart from one or two maybe possible things. I have no idea what they would actually do when they get into power.
So they haven't said.
No.
They
So
could have they could have a Brentry referendum.
yeah.
Brenter.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I mean, it's a nirvana for Labour at the moment because they don't need to do anything. Absolutely nothing.
Well, it's funny how politics in different countries can seem to align sometimes, because Labor has come in like a year ago here, and they've been a pretty decent government all up, but leading into the election, they didn't have to do so much because the previous Conservatives were so on the nose to so many people that all they had to do was not say anything stupid.
Yeah, and it's happened at the state level in almost all our states as well. They're all Labor now except for Tassie.
Yeah, all mainland states named Labor.
Yeah. Which I can't remember.
And you probably get sort of, I would imagine, when Labour get in, which I mean,
Shut.
there's no way they cannot get in.
Yeah.
And then, sort of within a year or two, people will be starting to think, well, this isn't much different, or well, they're doing one or two things I really don't like, and all it takes is one or two scandals, and at that moment, people will be quite inclined to vote Conservative again,
Yeah.
or whatever party is, whether the Conservatives are actually toast electorally in our country. I don't. Oh God, I am not. Right, that's better. Yeah, he does have one or two tees which are sloping.
Yeah, this is dodgy one.
Yeah, so I've unsloped him. 182.
They must be healthy waterways here.
That's a beautiful line, Andy.
It's fading in very nicely, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Unlucky.
But he got a good read.
Hmm.
And a little bit of extra reminder helps him, don't it? Well, no.
No, not really.
That's me. I'm going to get a little bit of reminder.
You fucking hack. Jesus.
Tell us how you really feel, right?
Our house in Mount Beauty backs onto a golf course, and so the first fairway goes straight by, and the eighth green is about 50 metres. But you do hear people yelling out from time to time. I was just in the backyard last week, just tidying up, and I just heard some guy randomly up in the trees that way just yelled out, "You fucking idiot!"
Was he talking to himself?
I think he was.
Those hills echo nicely.
Yeah, that's a bit of
That's
putt.
gorgeous.
Oh.
What a putt.
Right in the middle.
Wow. That's a big one.
Oh, I, must
Ooh. No, good
I,
tight
I had the line right, I just didn't hit it very hard.
I like the look of this course, actually. It's nicely done.
Very relaxing. You come here and play with no wind. You just needed to de-stress after the major.
Right.
And the waterways are very healthy.
Yeah, it's a nice green.
Should be past the bunker. Yes, it is.
Fine. Far out. 67.
Ooh.
Three to the right.
Oh, is that going to hit the par?
Three.
Mm.
There's nothing in my way. I'm not upset with that.
My wife and I are still quite bemused at you know, the fallout from, you know, Boris Johnson and I'm thinking, I feel a bit sorry for him, but
That's
but
funny.
only in the sense that he's been caught out doing what all politicians do, which is they either they can be equivocal in what they say, big time. They never tell you anything. They don't like closed questions like, "Did you such and such on such and such a day? Yes or no?" They hate that.
Yeah, well, then they just answer a different question when they get
Yeah.
one. But what he seems to be complaining loudly about is, how come I'm having to take responsibility for my actions?
I mean,
That's
you're
really what it is.
talking about
It's
Boris
just-
Johnson or Donald Trump?
Both.
Well, they're the same, aren't they? I mean, it's fascinating with both of those characters. I mean, in this case with Johnson, just the inability to see that, you know, you told everyone during COVID not to even go to funerals of loved ones,
Yeah,
and yet you had a party,
Yeah.
and we're calling you out on that, and he's getting angry about it, you know, and you just say, you just shake your head and go, how on earth can he be angry about that? You know, the way, obviously, you know, people say narcissism, and that's by way of explanation, but it's fascinating that people's brains work in that way.
But it's because over and over he has got away with things.
Well, you think of it, both of their backgrounds, they would have come from very privileged backgrounds where the, you know, as little young men and boys and stuff, that I guess out of their assholes no matter what they did. So
would have been school prefects.
bit of class warfare going on. Up in their right whack.
Well, I that's very true, Phil. But actually, what also happened in the UK, and this is why I really sort of tarnish virtually all politicians with the same brush, was in my local county, which is Durham, just sort of literally 8 miles away. There was Keir Starmer, the Labour guy. He was photographed swigging some beers in a constituency office. There were 40 or 50 people there in the office, milling about. And he kind of got away. Well, he did get away with it. He claimed claimed it was all a sort of, meeting and so on. And I'm thinking, oh, this is almost as plausible as Johnson's sort of excuse as to why, but Starmer got away with it, and he wasn't censured in any way.
I guess the difference was that Starmer wasn't the one telling people not to see their parents, whatever, at funerals. The man making the rules that were broken was Boris, whereas Keir Starmer, if he broke the rules, they were the rules that Boris made. But I did see, was it from that guy who did, Little Britain, was it Little Britain, that comedy actor, and he just, put some post on Twitter saying, "You lying bastard, while all these people were not seeing their loved ones. You were off having a bloody party, and now you just, it was just, it was a pretty good tweet, to be honest, and genuine anger, but very well expressed.
I'm just so surprised. I mean, looking back on it now, why somebody didn't sort of think, hang on a minute, this should not be happening, and I think they were incredibly naive to think that basically no one would ever blow the whistle.
Well, I think, isn't that where the anger comes from? That it didn't occur to anyone there that they had such a sense of entitlement that it really was one law for other people and one law for them.
Yeah. And you can almost sort of say it's how Johnson didn't see it going on, and how other sort of cabinet secretary and press officers, how these people didn't sort of realise this was going to look so bad if this ever comes out, which of course it did.
And once again, the narcissist in him would have made him surround himself with aides that said yes all the time. So, he may well have not had the full picture of how bad it was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all water under the bridge now, and of course, people, there's a COVID inquiry, and people just want somebody to blame for, I still blame the Chinese. I hate to say this. But,
thanks for getting us blacklisted in China, Andy.
Yeah, we were.
We were about to go viral.
They were our target market. Thanks.
Right. It was just a call, Millie. Oh, it's on the path.
Oh, it is.
It's so close.
To not be out of bounds. Wasn't. It's not a bad angling.
Yeah, if you accuse those Chinese of anything COVID related, they will.
Here comes the wind. Oh,
yes.
Genius.
Almost a disgrace.
Oh, come on.
Right.
It was a pretty ordinary shot.
Well, Uncle Roger got banned from China.
Yes, because he's
a terrible comedian.
Right.
Who the hell's Uncle Roger?
He's my cooking hero, Andy, and it's where I learn a lot of my cooking tips.
He's a comedian by the name of Nigel a Canadian bloke.
Yeah.
No, Malaysian. He's funny.
Yeah.
No, it's you on me.
Yeah, good.
He hates Jamie Oliver.
He hates Jamie Oliver, yeah. Google Uncle Roger, Jamie Oliver, and you'll get one of his clips. They're funny as.
So we've got an Uncle Dave, and we've got an Uncle Roger. Have we got any other uncles down under?
Well, I'm Uncle Dave to my nephew.
Oh, this is an interesting shot. How to play it.
So, Andy, the other big topical thing that's upon us all and I'm trying to gauge your level of interest in it, is that there's a sporting event starting this Friday, one of several sporting events in the series. Wow, look at this shot.
I am happy with that.
That's pretty good. And seeing as you haven't reacted, it sounds like maybe you're not that keen on the
Well, what event are you talking about?
sport. the Ashes.
Oh, the Ashes.
Yeah,
Absolutely
kicking
no
off
interest
at
in
is it
whatsoever.
Edgbaston? It's Friday.
No, I used to follow cricket when I was younger. You know, in the era, particularly of you know, the West
Gal,
Indies.
Lamb, Gal, and Gooch.
Yeah.
Who was the really boring one a bit before?
Boycott.
Yeah.
But they're all pretty boring.
Yeah, they weren't. They,
No, Gower was actually very good. So was Lamb and Gooch, actually, to be honest. To be fair, but
Gower was their version of Kim Lewis.
oh, Gower was their version of, to me, Mark Waugh, someone who just did it easily and seemingly without effort.
So flowing. Swing.
Every time he went out, everyone criticised him. They said it looked like he wasn't trying.
It looked like a loose shot.
But when he hit a century, he looked like he wasn't trying.
It's the same shots
as well. So. Yes, that's gettable.
It's doable.
Yeah, gettable, doable, thinkable.
Well, again, I've.
Did you see that Canadian guy win the Open up in Canada?
No, but I saw his compatriot get tackled by security on the video.
That was very funny. That'll be on a lot of clips, that one. And the butt of many Christmas party golfing, Derek. Yeah, it was a good putt. 22 yards.
I didn't see the putt. I saw the flip where his mate got tackled.
Yeah. Well, you can't blame security guys. They didn't know. If they don't know who he is, it's not their fault.
It's just got to come on right onto the golf green with a lethal weapon in his hand. Meaning bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Right. There's a little bit of left to right there.
Well, I'm disappointed, Andy. I thought we'd be able to have a bit of banter as the series went on, because I really liked it.
No, I have no feelings about it one way or the other. I mean, if England win, but if they don't win, I'm not going to lose any sleep whatsoever over it.
Funny thing is, we lose sleep just watching it over here.
I almost like the English Ashes more because those grounds are
Me
so
too.
historic.
Yeah. I love the atmosphere of the English Ashes. When I was a kid, I did have the little transistor radio which I'd take to bed to me because play would start at about 8:30 p.m. or so in the evening, and I'd take it to bed with me and listen in, and I just absolutely loved the English commentators from back in the day. Then they were just fantastic, and I just love the atmosphere and everything. It's just fantastic, and still love it really. And I think England still has the best cricket commentators in the world.
Yeah,
they had the best golf one.
No!
Oh no, that's not
I'll give you 3 under at the moment.
That's actually overhanging the whole.
Yeah.
but you're still in the lead because I've dropped out of part. Now you've got a target on your back, Dave.
I've also got a tattoo on the back, a tramp stamp.
He's going for double busted, Andy. We've got to stop him.
Hardly. I'd be happy with the single point.
He stormed into the lead.
Yeah.
Stormed into a one-shot lead.
Correct. A threatening one-shot lead.
Tell you what, this is quite a feisty wind we've got here.
He's a gorgeous looking shot.
It's just going to land and just do a dead cat bounce. Not quite
hard
dead.
green, so it's very hard to get the dead cat bounce.
Good enough.
No, those English commentators, the way there'd always be, it seemed like 3 or 4 of them going at once, and they'd all be exchanging stories, sort of loosely talking about what was going on with the cricket, but more or less exchanging sort of, like, sort of schoolboy sort of stories that they would all snigger over from time to time. It's just hilarious.
No.
Is that a Wagga putt, Dave?
You get off the green. Go on, keep rolling. Bastard.
Yeah, semi-Wagga.
You can see there's getting some left to right excitement there.
Right.
And it's still the greatest line in sports that's ever been uttered. When one of the English commentators, what was it when England were playing the West Indies, and there was an English player called Willie.
Yeah, I remember Willie.
And there was Michael Holding, the great West Indies fast bowler.
Yeah.
And the English commentator said, the batsman's Holding, the bowler's Willie. and the entire booth just
fell out of their chairs. What a great moment. It fitted perfectly in one of our games.
Another good one was Lily caught Dilly bowled Willie or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that when those 3 were playing.
It's a falling willy-nilly. Go on the top. It's nice distance.
Yep, pretty well judged.
It's clear.
Yeah, it used to be do you remember a commentator called David Coleman?
I don't think we ever had him over here.
No, I don't remember that name.
But he was very good at these things, and there used to be a thing. It was a Coleman balls. So it's like, do you remember Alberto Juantorina, who was a 400/800 meter runner from, I think, Cuba or somewhere like that.
Strangely, yes, I do remember that name.
World record holder at one time, and he says Juantorina's opening his legs and showing his class. Did you ever have Murray Walker commentating?
Yes.
Oh yeah, quite a bit.
I mean, he used to be because some of these things.
Sometimes. Yeah, and he was very sincere. I don't think he ever deliberately said.
No,
anything.
I mean,
they were all complete by accident.
Yeah, which made them that much. No, I remember him commentating against on something on a track, and it was really muddy. He said, "So-and-so's leading, and he's got a clear view now." And obviously the guy just didn't see the turning at all. He went straight into puddles or whatever.
Perfect timing.
Well, until now. Yeah. Right.
When in the years he was commentating with James Hunt, and James Hunt always had a really, like, Murray Walker had a very excitable sort of delivery, whereas James Hunt was totally deadpan. And James Hunt, there was a driver of that era who was like some Italian Italian millionaire who just paid his way onto the bottom team, and like I forget what his name was, but it's like Santorini, something like that.
Well, there was a Clay Regazzoni.
Anyway, but James Hunt, it was like a sort of today it'd be a meme, but he'd go through the field sort of end to end, say,
Oh,
and
nice.
Santorini is last.
Yeah. There was a Japanese driver like that, Katayama. He was the worst rider ever.
Guaranteed to cause an accident every round.
Yeah, same thing. Rich dad.
Right.
Oh, this is a short par 5. I like it.
The Calamari.
I like it today, actually.
It's different. It can be a different level of pickleness. Sometimes it's a bit too strong.
Yeah. But anyway, that's all right.
Come back, wind. Come on.
It's affected how I'm getting into it. So I get into it. I've slowly got into the cheese and
Yeah, but those two together are really
and these
nice.
these olives are recent. These are more like you can picture them being off a tree.
Yeah, because they marinate them to desalt them. Because I hate salt olives.
Go on, find the gap. Find the gap.
Powering shot.
You have to find the gap.
Oh.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
You gave it too many instructions, Andy. It became confused. Oh dear. Don't want to.
But all of a sudden yours. Oh, now that's the tee shot. That's going to come in nicely.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
It's fair.
Yeah. And it's going to be. Oh, yeah. It's problematic.
I feel as though I'm buried in the tree here.
You are buried in the tree. Your cap pokes out every now and then, just a little bit. Hitting solid wood.
Yeah, there's a
few jokes made here too.
It's the realism goes down a notch or two in certain places.
10-year-old golf had its day in the sun. But there's nothing to replace it physics-wise, where the ball moves properly.
okay.
He should have had to play it off over to the road. Yeah. It's no way there it was.
Good-looking shot. I tell you what,
there was a bit of anger in that swing.
That is a beauty.
He's still going to have a birdie putt. Oh.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Very nice.
Nice. What's your percentage loss, Dave?
8%.
That's good. That means I'll have about the same. Oh, then again, you're not on the 3 roof.
No.
It'll jump to 20 probably, or 18.
Yeah, well, I've definitely got to have a go at it. Crazy not to. Worried about the wind.
I have 4 texts on my phone and I can't look because it might be Steve already.
Do they normally congratulate or commiserate?
No, they're normally pretty good because I almost never watch anything live.
So they should.
They should know. But they might.
It's not a bad place to be, Dave.
Yeah, it's a reasonable spot. Oh, he's panicked.
No, not panicking. Only 14% power loss. That's about perfect for the shot. Just throw it out a bit to the right. The wind, you're all in.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it is. going to give Andy a bit of a read here.
Well, I need all the help I can get on this hole, Dave.
That means chip in. That would ignite the round, which has been pretty prosaic so far.
I haven't been called prosaic for a while. Golf game, man. Pretty nice, Dave.
I'm delighted with that shot.
Left it below the hole.
Yes. Shot fitting of a leader. This is chippable.
The shot of a man who seemingly knows what he's doing, which is more than can be said for myself at the moment.
No. Stop.
No, that's fine.
No, it's still all
Oh, Dave.
right.
One's off.
4 inches left to right. 4 inches left to right.
And 11. 10 inches down now. Okay. Thirty-seven, 11. 26.
Good signal.
Well, I had the strength right.
I said 4 inches, but I reckon 2 is correct because
Yeah, you're
start
going
off
more
with-
straight up there. Yep. Nicely done.
Very good.
It's a bird. It's a bird.
Nicely done. Yeah, I can see the stress.
I
on
miss
that.
stress. It's going to be one of those tight games. I don't really know what's going to be disaster. It's not a course
Nice
for
done.
disasters.
Car park's pretty empty.
Oh my god! Break the wrong way!
How on earth?
Wow.
Tell me about it. Well, I would almost argue that was a disgrace because, yeah, that was crazy.
I was going to say, is that worthy of a disgrace? And I don't think it was, Dave. I think you're being a little harsh on yourself.
It was close to a disgrace.
The way putting punishes us, you know, over time, I think we're entitled to the occasional bit of luck. Because it is pretty brutal sometimes. That looks perfect.
If it stops,
That was a double
oh, you turd!
That was harsh. It makes me think maybe might just... Or maybe
Oh,
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 knock it under the
Well-
tree.
nicely judged, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Push up. Done the same. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Better. It was more legitimate.
Yeah. So at the moment, Uncle Dave is 2 shots clear of the field.
I'm about to give one back.
Right. Oh, damn.
Well, you've hit one or two long, but I've hit one or two short. Which start to do my head in. That could be all right. That could be all right.
It's going to be beautiful.
Too big.
A little bit of run, but not too bad. Right. 17% power loss. Go. No. Didn't need much more.
And the line was pretty good too.
What?
50-50.
Look at the minister and change their feet based on whether it fits the thing. It's too risky.
That was very well done. Ooh, so close.
It was an ooh shot, wasn't it? It might have given me an inkling as to what's going on with this 17-3. I think there's a tiny bit of left to right. Not much.
Well, you saw it. I didn't see that. Nice read.
Good.
Oh,
It was
it was exciting, Dave.
A bit more exciting than I wanted it to be.
a very boisterous putt, that.
Yes. And I tell you, he's making a sneaky run for double buster. He's now 2 in front of both of us.
Ah,
Well done.
that might actually work all right.
Very short par 4, isn't it? for professionals like you?
It's a short course. Guided design said in his notes.
Okay.
Only use no more plug than the 3 wood off the tee, and then you replicate the length pros were hitting it when this was designed, which is 30 yards short.
Very upsetting for people like making it if there's no teas back for changes. Is there going to be another period like that? Or are we past that now? There's just no more room for making shots longer.
There'll be wiggle room for like incremental bits here and there.
Because that period was like in tens of meters.
Because they went from physical bits of wood hitting the ball, the carbon fibre, and God knows what they're using now. Like polonium.
God, they've got a hit there.
Yeah, the hard. Plus, it was out of the rough, so no bite. And the whole trembled with badness.
Stop.
Pretty nicely done.
I'm trying to get close to that hole fill.
Yes.
That slam dunk.
Name of the game.
A little bit of check. Not much.
Interesting. Well,
this looks like fun.
19 inches downhill, and he's only 28 feet away. He's only going to breathe on this.
Do I want to putt it? That's the question. I think I do.
Yeah, very nice.
Yep, happy with that.
Okay.
Talk or something. Yeah. It's insane. I think that's where I hit it. And I hit it too hard.
hit it. Yeah, that was always the danger.
I had to hit it the right pace. I was going to do that one.
Yeah, you just had to really lag it in.
Now, with sort of its beauty, pretend I know the line and hit it from
Easy peasy, Dave.
Easy peasy. What movie is that from, Dave?
It's not from any movie, it's from Jamie Oliver. Trying to incur the wrath of Uncle Roger.
Wet rice is a disgrace, Dave.
Sorry, what is?
His wet rice, when he makes egg fried rice. That's his biggest disaster. Uncle Roger gets stuck into him for that.
I thought he didn't like his Thai green either.
Oh, he hates the Thai green curry. Jamie Oliver always gives him material to work with. That's a beautiful. But Line.
About time I hit the fairway.
Doing all right for someone that hasn't been hitting the fairway.
Oh, doing okay.
That was a very. Never mind, you probably was a driver with wind like that. Well, that had a very nice trajectory.
Yeah,
Going up.
I got some 20-mile-an-hour wind that helped me. So good line.
Yeah, you've cleared the little ridge as well. You get
He's
a
got
run.
root on us, I think.
Well, has he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Has.
just.
Ha!
You can't let it go.
No.
Be right. Right.
Just.
Unfortunate.
Just.
Well, I haven't seen temperatures in this room like this all year, considering there's no direct sunlight into where I'm sitting now.
Yeah.
The windows are open. This is the only room which doesn't actually have a window in it.
Yep.
Although there are open spaces leading to it. It's 23.6 in here now, and I know in the sunroom that will be well above 30 now.
Oh right, okay.
Well,
Because you're in summer now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't get that many really decent days. But it's set fair Monday to Friday this week. Really good for us up here.
This should be good for your garden bed, Andy. It'll be thriving by the end of this week.
Well, it is good for growing, but now we get on to the other problem of watering and irrigation.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what about weeding?
Oh, well, actually, weeding, I'll be doing a little bit of weeding at some point today for an hour or so.
Next time Ivy's over, tell her weeding is a game. Maybe she'll do that. Can't be child labour.
So I'm sorry, Andy. I've forgotten what part of the UK you're actually in. Which are you in this on
North.
the south? North.
It's northeast.
Northeast. Okay.
Oh.
East Anglia way, is it?
No, so the right side of the country, but higher up.
Yep. Okay.
Just south of Scotland, actually.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. So it's
like
up Newcastle.
The equivalent of Cairns
Yeah.
in Australia.
Yeah, Newcastle is the biggest city, which is about 13, 15 miles away, something like that.
Oh, okay, reasonably close.
What size is Newcastle now, population-wise, just roughly?
Probably 200,000 or 300,000, maybe. If you include Gateshead, which is on the other side of the River Tyne, then yeah, easily 300,000 to 400,000, I would think.
That's extraordinary because, like, Newcastle in the English Premier League is a massive, massive team, especially at the moment. Hobart in the Australian Football League, they've been struggling to get a team, and the AFL has always said, the governing body, Hobart is just too small to have a team, and I'm sure Hobart is more than 200,000 or 300,000. It's probably half a million. You know, so that's amazing. Newcastle is a massive.
I mean, it might be 500,000, but I
So similar to Hobart, one way or another.
Certainly not anywhere near a million, anyway. Another one that I've just anticipated break, and it's not happening. find that information out. Population. Oh my word.
You've been well fed.
Yeah, very well.
Oh.
I think it might
Shit.
It happens every now and then. It's like someone goes to the fridge and drinks in there.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, the metropolitan borough is about 300,000 Newcastle.
Did it used to be a shipping town? I know it was
It
industrial.
was cold.
Coal.
Oh yeah, just shipping and coal.
That
And
seemed a lot.
the town that I live in is a place called Consett, which had a whacking great ironworks back in the early 80s that was pulled down, and that's got a population of 30,000. Large enough. Oh,
Young Dave's a quiet achiever tonight by default.
There are more mistakes happening at the other end of the aisle.
Yeah, that's right. You're like British Labour at the moment. Just don't do anything.
You just keep calm and carry on. Dave's motto.
oh bollocks.
Aye, aye.
I'm not reading much at all well tonight. Could have done with that.
Just whacked it way too hard.
Everyone's just
Melted it.
If you'd sunk that, Dave, you'd only been 2 away from having this thing double busted.
Yeah.
You already started to sweat.
Okay, as it is, there's a natural pecking order at the moment. Even 1 over, 2 over.
Oh!
That really
You
will
are
happen.
making it exciting, Dave.
Not reading through.
377, eh? Another fairway missed.
Back in your natural habitat.
Yep.
Hasn't been hurting you.
No.
Oh. On my natural habitat. Off to the right. Gonna hit the path.
no.
Get away.
Oh, you're in trouble.
No, I see a gap. Don't worry about it.
I
There's a
think
gap.
you're in trouble.
Or Dave will make a gap. That's the way his game works.
I will. Played a 3 iron from running around.
But chop down big time.
Yeah, big chops played at 3.
Don't like this wind, it's howling.
Whoa! Oh, what's going on?
Well, that was a nice glance off its beak. Sort of helped.
What?
Well, that wasn't what I wanted at all.
Just going to have a peek at that road.
Yeah.
Oh, the wind would have dragged it back in.
Got the bull rushes. Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh, he's off on an adventure. Oh, it's come back out.
Oh God.
Oh, there is a gap.
Has to put ourselves in bus here, Dave.
Yeah, Dave's just going, I think I'll just try and palm my way in. I might get the double busted. Like a 6-iron. Punched. Faded. That's the right
But
shot.
actually, your shot isn't looking too bad now. I mean,
Pace is everything. If I'm going to get a 6-iron, can't afford to overdo it.
Interesting. You can run. Run.
Run out of run. The line wasn't far.
No, the line was pretty good. But when you're running, you're probably better off being short than too far.
this is a deceptively difficult hole.
That was great. That was
This is, oh, this is perfect.
Very nice.
just getting the job done.
Yes.
He's overcompensating for the performance of his football team. That almost got
That
a
was
little
an
noise.
instant reaction. That was.
Sorry, Dave.
That
Oh,
was just,
personally, I don't care.
That
like I
was
say, I
like-
feel sorry for Harvey.
Yeah, he doesn't like watching his son suffer because he barracks for North.
Oh,
So that's what.
yeah.
Harvey's way more passionate about the game than I am.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
I remember being passionate about football, young jaded.
Yeah, well, you did live through some horror times, Dave, with your team.
Pecan Valley.
A bit on the steamy side, Dave.
I'm just leaking strokes, Andy.
But
slowly.
that was a perfect read. You can't miss that puck coming back. It's in.
Shit. It's left to right 4.
Oh.
Left to right 4.
Good parts. Oh,
Oh,
it did.
dead straight. Unbelievable. It
Well,
looked like
I aimed it on the hole, but
Yeah.
there must have been a
off the club, it looked perfect. But don't listen to me. Oh,
That was a big
well
part.
done.
Yep.
This point, still only 2 behind.
Yeah.
You don't want to leap the 3 behind. Then on the 11th. No stroke chance.
oh, that's looking good.
Nice, Dave. Putting the boot in.
Solid.
Even the pace of your putting has been good.
Yeah, I haven't left myself any ridiculous return putts tonight.
Mm. Wow, 3 and 4 ahead.
Yeah, he's definitely going. He's going for the sneaky double busted. That dream could come true.
But it's an interesting proposition.
Double busted.
No, the sneaky double busted. Like he's trying any less than he otherwise would.
No, I'm just
Without
carrying
the
on more about it.
Right.
Mm. Solid tee shot there.
Yes.
Was.
Ah, standing outside the tee box. Fancy. That's pretty good. Pretty good looking there as well.
Lovely.
Well, I'm going to think outside the box as well.
All right.
Uh-oh.
It's all right, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, you bloody dope!
It is okay. There's no trees in your way, and
Oh,
You're
is it
on-
actually on the path?
yeah. So some paths have 0%. Others have the same as rough, but most have 0%. So it's like hitting off the fairway.
Oh, okay. Did he
But
not
it's a
cross
very
the rough
tight
to
shot.
get to the?
Yeah, but he's on the path, which is concrete. So he's just got to nip it cleanly off the concrete.
Okay.
No penalty. 83. I think the 77 is just right.
Very nice. Oh yes.
Final.
Gorgeous.
Look,
Very nice. The feet. That's 1-0, babe.
I've got to super putt yet, Andy.
Got a feeling this is going to be another one.
Yeah, don't quite like the distance.
back of so many holes, there's a brown wall. Is that like toilets or something?
I'm not sure. This course has them, but most courses don't.
Mm.
Oh, it's a sit-down place.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see the beach. Watch Andy's shot when it comes in. You'll see that it's just shelter.
okay. Electrical thunderstorms through.
Mm. Mm. 310. Not really. It's got the wrong line. Shabby work, Phil.
Yeah, it looked like looks okay.
Oh.
You might have seen anything.
Yeah, pretty good, Dave.
Good enough for a one putt.
Yeah, what you're doing is giving yourself very little opportunity to do what I'm about to do, which is probably
Talking yourself into it.
Oh no!
No.
Thought it was
Nice.
gone.
I think your pace was good enough to allow that to drop.
The trouble is, if I go hard at this and miss, there's a big hill here. It's just I could end up three putting. Hey. Definitely.
Right.
I'm glad I took it that edge guard.
You didn't want to overhit either, so.
Yeah. Even, oh!
It never looked like missing.
Well. We've got butterflies back to Do we undervalue butterflies? Like, unlike bees, we don't know actually what they do. Or do they for
Well,
you personally?
are you looking at that?
Mm.
I was a planet, yeah. Technically.
For nectar. Monarch. Anagram of Roman. DH smooth.
That's a stretch. I can't believe you didn't come up with that.
2014 and 24.
15 inches downhill.
Just breathe on it, Dave.
Gonna reach savage right to left. That much.
Hard. Whoa.
Really nice effort.
Whoa.
Still watching it. Right edge firm coming back. Just right edge firm, don't forget.
Look at that, there seems to be a line.
That's where he's the textures are joined. It's actually it's construction.
Mm.
But it's the beta.
I reckon that was the line. And there is.
Looks good.
Huh?
Oh.
That was a disgrace. That was injustice.
I give it my best shot.
It did indeed.
It's nice to have an easy par putt for once.
Oh wow.
Good enough.
Yep. Oh no.
Was it really?
It was.
Oh no.
What did you? I,
I thought you were joking.
No. It happens. You just forget. You get
he said
distracted.
right edge.
I thought you were cracking a funny, and all of a sudden you putted it.
I know. I said it like 3 times in a row to remember it, and I forgot it.
And even I could see you're aiming the left edge. I was like, oh, he must be adjusting it or just double checking, and then the bloody no, he's missed it.
I can't find a way to externalise the blame.
Hey, that's
Oh, no.
3 and 4 shots, guys.
Yeah,
So, yeah. It's on. Double buster. You might need a bit of German milk to enhance your memory.
Or put me to a state where it doesn't actually matter.
You could instead of calling it German milk, we'll call it memory enhancement fluid.
I like that.
Or meth.
You know, with that device you got that sous vide things and everything else,
Yes.
you haven't got something that also with a flick of a switch it becomes a teleporter. So I was thinking what you could do is teleport one of your German milks.
Oh,
I think I will.
thinking not a bad idea.
I will.
Oh no.
You've hit an invisible tree.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Save that
Can
shot.
we replay that?
And
Yeah.
save that shot.
Yeah, he'll like to see that one.
Yeah. No, I can't. I've saved it, so
Yeah,
I
once you
can't.
save it, you can't replay it.
Ah.
But yeah, you'll be happy you did that. Now, trying to think where the hell that tree could have been. It's got to be on the right-hand side. It can't be the left one. So I'm going to go further away.
Oh, so it's a tree that he once had there that he hasn't fully programmed out of existence.
Something like that. We'll fix it.
Yeah, that was a bit harsh.
Oh, like it just didn't drop into the water.
Oh
Land
God!
on the path. Down 30 yards off the path. Come on. Oh, missed the path. There's a good gap though.
Yeah, there is. Like a picture frame.
Trouble is, any short iron is going to maybe clip those low branches.
Right.
Chip and run.
Oh, yes, it's chip and run.
19%.
Wow. We've been harshly dealt with on this hole. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I was half
Still on the top level, anyway.
half expecting to see a 7-wood poke it set up for him. For that shot.
Based on what it was my last chopped 91, it went nearly 100. I tried the same thing.
So,
Pretty good.
It's
Ooh.
not going to run. No.
Yeah, well, that was interesting.
Sammy Wagga. This one. 86. Off the concrete. No power loss. This is a very, very interesting shot.
Whoops, better check.
Right?
Blimey.
Wow. Well, I was in a workplace off the tee, and I've actually got it close. Sometimes there's no explanation for
No
these.
rhyme or reason.
Exactly.
It was, the only explanation is golf's a fun.
I mean, where does that expression come from? No rhyme or reason. Why rhyme? No.
It sounds very Shakespearean to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose in rhymes there is an order of the words and there's matching and things like that maybe. I'm just going to take it to the team and get this calamari.
I think you took a great deal of care on the pace of that, and you well done.
Pretty good.
Good chance.
You cleverly avoided showing me the line as well.
Don't think there's a great deal in this.
It's to pull one back.
Well, that's pretty weak.
Well, you left yourself with not much to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a little left to right on this. That much though.
Straight down the bloody centre.
Hard to make yourself aim 2 balls outside the hole.
Mm.
I don't think Uncle Dave needs to do much here. We seem strangely inept at delivering any kind of pressure today.
That's a good description, inept.
Mm.
Doesn't make me feel any better, but it's.
You know, the Greens aren't too sort of demanding, and yet I've only sunk one putt during the entire.
You can see that.
You've been lulled into a relaxative state whereby people
471.5. Oh, 455. Okay.
Interesting shot.
Ooh.
Very interesting shot.
It'll be fine. Stop. Oh.
Yeah.
He's just toying with the course now. Have a look at it.
Like off the tee, I'm normally, occasionally I think, which way does this hole go? And still in the air, I was thinking, where's the next shot needs to actually go?
Yeah.
That looks good. It's fading very nicely.
Harry, that had a feeling that might have been the 3 wood.
I believe it was.
Sure it was. I'm pretty sure it's the right call. Except I'm not going to do that.
You're going to take the driver.
Wow. For what purpose?
For what purpose, my lad?
To get an extra 5 yards. I got my extra 5 yards.
You did? You did. $210.
Oh, you bloody tit.
Right.
Was that I was reading some golf mag years ago where people are calling with it, they sort of write in about their golf problems, asking for a pro for advice, and some guy just wrote in saying, when I use my 6-iron, every time consistently I hit it around about 235 yards, but it fades every time. What should I do? And the answer was turn pro.
That's a good 6-iron.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've just tried that shot.
That looks pretty good, except for the part of it that isn't good.
Okay.
Still
definitely pin high.
more than acceptable.
Yeah, it worked out fine, but it was not. This wasn't the shot I played for.
Good information. Good.
Oh, interesting.
Wait around in the sun, seeing something.
I think it's putter time.
Okay.
Is that like Miller time?
Must be flat.
It's not flat, but it's not too bad.
Did you see this, Dave? You've earned a dirty brain.
Another solid putt.
Yeah, it's the pace that's really carried you, because you're not burning yourself out with stress.
No.
That's the thing. I could go, but I'm very careful not to get too
as always.
Right. Well, thank God it's me first. Even I can't forget that it's right to left. Why didn't you stop me, Phil? No, that would be then you would be siding with someone.
It would be, and I can't. I'm strictly neutral.
Despite the fact I gave you a great feed, you
Yeah.
wouldn't help me save a stroke.
It means nothing to me.
I don't want to try that line again. Get ready for your baked beans on toast next week.
It's not coming back.
Yeah.
I was panicked.
Oh my God.
That's alright.
Sneakily behind the tree.
Well, that's the end of him. So we'll see who wins out of me and Andy now, I guess.
Wow, the gap is now, well, 3 and 4, same as before. And now, nothing happened.
That's where you need to put it, Dave.
That's Andy. I believe that's in the mayor's office.
It is.
Bloody corrupt. Corruption.
If it involves a mayor, there probably is corruption.
Oh yes.
The wind went to 19 though, which I think is going to push it too far.
Ooh,
But
you're on the path again.
Yeah, stop there.
The path of righteousness.
Path of something.
It's a very narrow path, isn't it?
Yeah, very. Yeah.
The path less trodden.
Now, if that had been me, Dave, that would have found the invisible branch because that was a lot closer.
Yes. Or it might have found the water. Could be your luck
Yeah.
tonight.
Not such a
Nice.
bad.
Yep, good shot.
So 6. No. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
God, blimey.
There's a combination of slight overhit and the wind didn't exactly go to the direction I wanted. Not good.
Mm.
Well, there's a glimmer.
A bit overcooked.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
It's all about pace.
All right.
44. Just don't go by express.
Oh, for God's sake! You know, my initial thought was swing it out well to the right, and when I waved the pole either side of the target line, there wasn't much going on there at all, and yet it was quite clearly right to left. That's useless.
Good for it.
Wow.
Bit ordinary.
Look at it.
Yeah. How could you read that? It's greens. They're sneaky difficult.
They are sneaky, aren't they? Because they don't look like there's much in them. But...
They're wolves in sheep's clothing. You almost missed about 3 2-footers.
They're an iron fist under a silk glove.
Velvet gloves. I used to say to Dave, when you're a team leader, you've got to have an iron fist but wear a velvet glove.
Yeah.
And he just goes, no, I'll just do the iron fist thing.
How did that go?
He didn't know. Dave was a good team leader.
Yeah, I didn't push anyone too hard.
Good.
Yeah, great shot.
+2, +4, even. Okay.
The spectre of double busted is not looming as large.
No, it's not. The single busted.
It's receded.
Yeah. It depends, you know, like you might sink this.
Yeah.
This could be a hole in one.
Just,
You know, you're in trouble if this is, but we're not going to be impressed.
not a million miles away.
I tell you what, the line was spot on. You had a crack. Nice shot, though.
Tough.
Nice.
In competition.
Good shots. Easy at home. And I'll give you some help here, Andy.
Hello? Yep. I'm going to take. I'll take whatever assistance I can get here.
No problems. Nice.
Interesting.
Another perfect pace. Idiot too. Chip. 2 or 3 inches, but if it swaps from 10 to 18, I'm not going to complain at all. I can miss it with no effect from the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
This means nothing. Nice read.
It's funny because that wasn't straight. Definitely felt.
Oh, come
Oh, man.
I cast a shadow in the hole.
Well, Dave gets a birdie on the last. He's got a tiny little sliver of hope.
Yeah,
Double.
exactly. Well, if he birdies a new bogey, that's it.
Oh.
At short par 5, there's an eagle here. Oh, it's set up for a cracking finish. That wasn't even a bull. I don't know what animal that was.
This could be an inside.
Only a crazy person would be going for this in 2.
And he's having a look at this cutting the corner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if he played this course every. Oh, from a spectator point of view, it hasn't been.
It's just a country course.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it feels like. Country course that is tricky enough. Not like if the country course is getting about.
Greens are protecting themselves.
Come and join me, Dave. Oh no. Good shot. Oh, dear me.
That's it.
Hello.
Ellis entered the room.
And that roll at the end.
Yeah, 240 to the other side of the bank there.
You can do it, Dave.
That would just be crazy.
We're all billing you.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. No, if it was not a headwind, I would certainly consider it. But
was for us.
It's all risk and no reward.
Yeah. You not win the game, but you could lose it. With tailwinds would have been a much more fun decision.
Would have been.
Well, that is short of the water. There's no problem there.
$53.
Even easier decision for Andy.
Let's just have a look and see what's over there. No, that's still too far away.
It's fine.
Yeah, the roll.
It looked a bit exciting.
Yeah.
Now it's sitting perfect.
Yeah.
A1 position.
Come on.
Be sure.
Land soft.
Oh,
Nice shot.
Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Love it.
It's amazing, the scores. I mean, they're really high.
Yeah.
I mean, we've played Augusta and scored better than this.
And there's been no disaster. It's just been slow leakage.
It's just been hard to get. Really hard to get.
Yeah,
balls.
nobody's hit it out of bounds. Nobody's hit it in the water. We just found it. I found it incredibly easy to leak shots and to not make any up.
It's all been about leakage, hasn't it? No.
It's just been not enough babies.
That's
Nice
good.
shot, Dave.
Right, what you are not doing, Dave, is belting it 10 feet past.
You don't want me to muck this all up by 2. Yeah, because he's got the cut, isn't he?
Yeah, you're doing a 3-punt.
Nice part.
Oh. But that was good, Andy. You gave me a bit of a read.
I ought to give Dave a bit of a read as well.
Anyway, I underread the last putt badly. It's only 8 foot, but it's enough. No, useless.
There you go, Dave. You've got a few shots for it.
It's taking the pressure off, isn't it?
Oh, that's no gimme.
Cheers.
I just thought I'd throw that one in.
Jesus Christ.
That wasn't in the script, Dave. I don't like to.
And he was sweating bricks on that.
I was.
Mm.
A very solid performance today, Dave, without being particularly flashy. It was just sort of, I never thought you were going to sort of do anything stupid at all today.
Par wins the day.
Yeah, just super solid. Very, very solid golf. Good
Less
stuff.
bogeys, less mistakes, I think. Yeah,
So-
no bogeys on the front, so that
Timing.
set me up.
Yeah, I had 5 bogeys. Andy had 5 bogeys, and you had 1 bogey. There you go.
And 2 birds.
Yeah, there's the game.
And that's the thing, the birds were just few and far between.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
a pleasant course. I've really
It
enjoyed
was
it.
very nice to play.
Mm.
Hard is always